Hey, give thanks for life. Give thanks for life. Oh, chimney, chimney. Today my rise like the sunrise, my bright and my upright. No one can broke my vibes. I may not care who I fight, I know I criticize. I'm on the higher heights. So you can say what you want to and do what you want to. It's no concern to me. Because I have my own vision, me dep on my own mission to rule my destiny. Oh, it's my day to do anything I want to. It's my time, and I'll use it any way I want to. It's my life, and I'm responsible for every action. It's all mine, my day, my time, my life. I beg you, easy now, give me some reason now, and don't invade my space. I'm in a different place, different phase, moving on my way. So if you feel like a champion, then nothing can go wrong. This one is your song. Hey, put away your troubles, put away your worries. Help me sing along. Oh, it's my day to do anything I want to. It's my time, and I'll use it any way I want to. It's my life, and I'm responsible for every action. It's all mine, my day, my time, my life. Out there, feeling alive, feeling a vibe, and nothing can stop me. I don't care what they think or what they say about me. Look out, world, here we come, up and running. And all I'm saying is, it's my day to do anything I want to. It's my time, and I'll use it any way I want to. It's my life, and I'm responsible for every action. All mine, my day, my time, my life. Chimney, give thanks for life. Give thanks for life. Chimney, chimney. Give thanks for life. Give thanks, I'm alive. Sing it, sing it. Oh yeah. Chimney,
New government,
give thanks.
sing it.
You know, every day,
Realest thing here in our world, brother.
we give thanks.
For real.
You spend all that money on your watch. How much time you spend with your son? So much money in the club. How much you spend with the ones you love? The simple things are your blessings. Simple things, them are your blessings, your blessing. Simple things are your blessing. And you don't notice your blessings. You pick it with the shoes by your feet. Now pick and choose the friends where you keep. You now watch where you eat. When last you get a good sleep. The simple things are your blessings. Simple things are your blessing, your blessing. Simple things are your blessing. You better notice your blessing.
Sing it. Simplicity we use to survive. Many find it difficult because them ignorant tonight. One alone they get in, I go live another life. Telling them again, but I know in a device. Life, no get chance too often. Cut out some of the sadness and invest in a laughing. Time you take a stress, lifetime passing. Tell them say you love them for you see them in a coffin. Let me tell you this, when they got good days, bad days. You know say you with up. Me with a trade house and car and shed up. Just forget 1 more minute with my brother. So you get up, spend time together. Cherish every second of the day when you're there up. Gotta tell you, that you're the close one yesterday. You put an angel over me.
The simple things are your blessings. Simple things, them are your blessings, your blessings. Simple things are your blessing. And you don't notice your blessings. The simple things are your blessings. Simple things, them are your blessing, your blessing. Simple things, them are your blessing. You better notice your blessings. We've got life. So let's live. You make the time to chase the paper. When last you say a prayer, we've got life. So let's live. And while you're worshiping your treasure, remember nothing lasts forever. The simple things are your blessings. Simple things, them are your blessings, your blessings. Simple things, them are your blessings. You better notice your blessings. The simple things, them are your blessings. Simple things, them are your blessings, your blessings. Simple things, them are your blessings. You better notice your blessings. Simple things, oh the simple things. Health and strength, oh the simple things. Let me tell you about the simple things. Family and friends, I know simple things. You better notice your blessings.
I just did. Yup. Dirty, bad mind. Dirty, dirty, bad mind. Dirty, dirty, bad mind. Them just a lava, lava and pale for me. I don't give up. Don't give up. Them just a run off the mouth and sit down for me business. I don't give up. Don't give up. Take your dirty mind off of me. Take your dirty mind off of me. The more them talk, the more them chat, the more Jah bless me. Take your dirty mind off of me. Take your dirty mind off of me. Cause the more them talk and the more them chat, Jah bless me. Bad mind can't stress me. Them don't impress me. Them a run off them mouth and talk like the informer of the century. Pure hate and envy and pretend to be friendly. Them will smile in your face and stab you in the back, so dangerous and deadly. Them bad mind and stupid. I don't know why they do it. Got them nose up in my business, on my name like freaking snitches. Them feisty and nosy and always telling stories, but them don't really know me, so just love me. Them just a lava, lava and pale for me. I don't give up. Don't give up. Them just a run off the mouth and sit down for me business. I don't give up. Don't give up. Take your dirty mind off of me. Take your dirty mind off of me. The more them talk, the more them chat, the more Jah bless me. Take your dirty mind off of me. Take your dirty mind off of me. Cause the more them talk and the more them chat, Jah bless me. Shut your mouth and stop talk. You all have a mouth sharp. Always got something to say because you're malicious to blood. Them all that the heathen will hate on you for no reason. Them around them mouth just to clout and come off like a big ten freak them. Them bad mind and stupid. I don't know why they do it. Got them nose up in my business, on my name like freaking snitches. Them feisty and nosy and always telling stories, but them don't really know me, so just love me. Them just a lava, lava and pale for me. I don't give up. Don't give up. Them just a run off the mouth and sit down for me business. I don't give up. Don't give up. Take your dirty mind off of me. Take your dirty mind off of me. The more them talk, the more them chat, the more Jah bless me. Take your dirty mind off of me. Take your dirty mind off of me. Cause the more them talk and the more them chat, Jah bless me. I just did.
In a sweet Guyana, I want me born and grow. It's a real paradise, most beautiful place I know. Just watch how the rivers them a flow, and the sun just a shine on the forest, it's a glow. To live in love, that's the way we grow. Most beautiful place I know. So no matter where in the world I go, Guyana is my country, it's my home. So come and make we live it up. Them want to take we land, but you know we never give nurture what we search and we find. And when you see the KATO falls, me know it's a blow your mind. So come and take a trip, take no time to hesitate. Every 26th of May we independent celebrate. Our country at the best, there's no time for no debate. And together, yeah, we stand and we never separate. There's a golden city in the rising sun, down in the country where me hailing from. Hey, let me tell you about the place where me from, with the fun and the vibes can't done. In a sweet Guyana, I want me born and grow. It's a real paradise, most beautiful place I know. Just watch how the rivers them a flow, and the sun just a shine, and the forest it's a glow. To live in love, that's the way we grow. Most beautiful place I know. So no matter where in the world I go, Guyana is my country. It's what you Linden people them a live it up. What you Kukwani people them a live it up. What you Berbice people them a live it up. Georgetown West Side people them a live it up. What you 𝒏𝒐𝒂𝒊𝒆𝒄𝒍𝒂𝒊𝒎 people them a live it up. What you 𝒐𝒊𝒂𝒊𝒆𝒄𝒄 people them a live it up. All the Northwest people them a live it up. Madja, let them can you hear what me say? In a sweet Guyana, I want me born and grow. It's a real paradise, most beautiful place I know. Just watch how the rivers them a flow, and the sun just a shine, and the forest it's a glow. To live in love, that's the way we grow. Most beautiful place I know. So no matter where in the world I go, Guyana is my country, it's my home.
We come from the country they call Guyana, land of the bauxite, the rice and sugar. We come from the country they call Guyana, land of the bauxite, the rice and sugar. Me say pack up me grip and let me go. Me got we come back to Guyana some more. Me say we pack up me grip and let me go. Me got we go back. Singing in the US and Canada, I am coming back, man, be nice of Guyana. Singing in the US and Canada, I am coming back, man, be nice of Guyana. Me say pack up me grip and let me go. Me got to go back to Guyana some more. Me say we pack up me grip and let me go. Me got to go. I
Good morning, good morning to you guys. Welcome down to Livewire. And you're tuned in with one of the very best of the Guyanese, Bob. I can take that. I can take that title. Morning to all the persons joining us across the across the diaspora. Morning to all the persons joining us across the regions. Shout out to all those persons in Linden, New Amsterdam, all the people in the capital city. Good morning to the people in Bartica. Good morning to the people in Letem. Shout out to the people on the East Bank heading down into town this morning. Hold the faith, you'll make it. Big up to all the people on the west side who start their journey since 6 a.m. You gotta get over that bridge early to get to work on time. You can't leave half an hour before. You gotta get out early. Morning to all the persons who are joining us across the social media platforms. Special good morning to Miss Eunice Ragabir, always here early. Rowena Lal already checked in. Stanley Hamilton, big up yourself. Dial, what's going on, champ? Big up yourself, big up yourself. Ramnath, Romana Nod. Morning to you, brother. Jamila, good morning to you. Who's this? Kewal Ramkaran, morning to you. I haven't seen you on the live before. Welcome. Neil Ramlukan, Datananda Lal, Moretti, Christo, Miss Christo, morning. Gil Ian, morning to you, champ. Welcome down, welcome down. Thank you for being here. Wendy Caesar, good morning. All those persons joining us on YouTube, thank you for joining us. Thank you for staying with us every morning, Monday to Friday, 7 to 8 a.m. I'm going to ask you guys to share the live. Give me a like. You don't have to give me a heart. Just get by a like, man. This is not like in the ring where I'm begging y'all for money to keep the show going and them stupidness. We ain't there on them thing. But if you appreciate what y'all by doing, you appreciate the information, give me a like, give me a share so that the information could get out there. We ain't trying to keep it to ourselves. You understand? We want persons to hear what's going on. We want persons to be aware. Keith Adams, morning, brother. Thank you for joining the live. Always good to have you here to share with us. Right? Mr. Teddy 82, morning. First time the traffic was good to me, you know what? Listen to me. You see the trajectory Guyana is on? We got so much people able to purchase vehicles that we got space for it. So much things happening in this country. We getting so much new roads. So I am glad that persons are seeing the development and they're appreciating it. And Teddy, it's really good to have you here on the live, bro. Man, I got to speak to the team about moving the show to a later time or in the evenings, when more people have time to tune in and be a part of it. But we're here in the morning for now, and we're going to be working with this. And we're really glad that the few people that join us, they're here and they're always willing to take part and be vocal and in the comment section here in relation to whatever topic we have in. But I guess y'all know what we're discussing this morning because I had a little preview in the title. I guess y'all know what we're discussing this morning. Y'all know? Pissing Pato. I was hinting it in the pre-live, but we're discussing Pissing Pato this morning. We're discussing Pissing Pato this morning because he attacked my colleague from the media fraternity who has diversified into the construction sector, and I mean, what is it? Are persons in this country trying to say that specific people, because of the work they do or circles that they might be in, they're not supposed to be able to bid and win a contract? That's what persons trying to say, huh? So we got to jump into it because we're dealing with Pissing Pato this morning. So just let me run through the comments. Let me give these Livewire viewers the little on-screen time. I'd like to make it as interactive as possible. And we can get into this thing this morning. So recently, we've had this former Minister of Public Infrastructure um, doing some writing, and he's writing for investigation into a contract that was awarded to a local company, not a foreign company, not a Chinese company, not a Trinidadian company, but a local company owned by Guyanese. You understand me? Owned by Guyanese, but it might be Guyanese. Paul Joseph, morning to you, brother. Lovely to have you here. Lauren Prashad, good morning to you. Welcome, welcome. Shakila, what happened in champ? It's a long time I ain't see you there. Imagine, Shakila, you just so close. Huh? You that's so close. It's not like you live in 𝒊𝒏𝒂𝒊𝒎𝒄 no more. You're there right on these bank and I can't see you. But you're in my thoughts and in my heart. You're always a good person. Never showed me a bad face. And that is my skin growing. I wish I could show y'all my skin growing. I am not saying that there isn't race issues in Guyana. I'm gonna take off this worries off this screen. Stop putting up your eyes. I am not saying that there are not race issues in Guyana, right? But I am saying that the way it is portrayed by the opposition is a misrepresentation. And I am saying that the majority of Guyanese have that love in their heart for their fellow Guyanese. We have a few old ones who might be stuck in their ways, but the majority of Guyanese have love for their fellow Guyanese, whether it's Afro, Indo, or whatever. I maintain as well that they are idiots on both sides. A matter of fact, not even both, not even black and Indian only. Because they got, as I said yesterday, racist Amerindians and things like that. In my years of going to Essequibo for work, I've been working in the media for over 13 years. In my years of going to Essequibo, I have never had a bad interaction with Miss Bridgelal. Ever, ever, ever. Always a pleasant person, always willing to go above and beyond to make you feel welcome when we are in the region. You understand? And the people around her from the region show you the similar face. You understand? And I will always maintain that. I've never had any going to Essequibo, Borbis, or these places where are deemed predominantly Indo areas as an Afro-Guyanese. I've never went to any of these areas and get called out my name, treat bad, nothing of this sort. You understand? So I like people to know these things because I travel the country a lot. I interact with a lot of Guyanese, and I think it's important to highlight these things because according to some people, it's bare race and hate and that kind of nonsense that's going on in this country. That's the only thing. But back to the first topic, Pissing Pato. Pissing Pato has written for an investigation into the award of a contract to Pui Group. The Pui Group is a locally owned Guyanese, 100% Guyanese company, right? And for persons who might not know, it is affiliated in some way, shape, or form to the Guyanese critic. I don't know if he's a director, he's a part owner or something. But we know the critic has been vocal in denouncing the foolishness that was happening under the previous administration, especially with this individual here, the Bangles boss. You understand me? The Bangles boss, right? The man who pay for skills that we collect. The man who do the trillion feasibility study for the Demerara Harbor Bridge. Well, the new Demerara River crossing. You understand? The man who pissing on people's fence and them kind of stupidness, writing for people to investigate. But I want to take y'all down memory lane because I maintain that these people are ridiculous and you can't fathom where they come up with these ideas of, okay, no, let me rephrase that. You want to know how persons with such a sketchy past huh? Persons involved in or allegations of so much corruption has been made against, especially this gentleman here, and he now writing to investigate company because the company win a contract that he think that they shouldn't win. Who are you, Patterson, to decide who wins what and who doesn't win what? There's a procurement process, right? There's a procurement process, and if the company win it by going through that process, who are you to question it? I am questioning your motives to questioning it, because they have a lot of new construction companies now that are winning contracts. Why have you focused in on Tupui Group? Is it because Tupui Group or someone affiliated to the Tupui Group does blaze you for the foolishness that you did in your tenure, sir? Could it be that somebody related to the Tupui Group does blaze y'all so much that this is your only way to attack that person, is to attack the business that they're involved in? Now let's look at this here. This photo, well, I could only identify certain people in the photo. So we have Pissing Pato, and if you look on his hand, he got on the bracelet. Remember when this bracelet story, the boss, Patterson Hall, he don't wear jewelry and he don't this and he don't that and all that bunkum. Yeah, right? Y'all remember that? Patterson said he don't wear jewelry. This is my phone there, right? Anyway, Patterson said he don't wear jewelry. So, persons, if you're trying to call, the phone not here, and I ain't gonna stop the live to get up and look for it. I ain't bring it to the desk with me. So if you're trying to call and I ain't answer, it's just that the phone in front of me. I ain't seeing it. So we have Pissing Pato and the bracelet on the hand. The bracelet is the hand that's shaking and not holding the contract. So this the hand that just collect the bribe. You see how it under the contract? You saw it stash under the contract? This is the hand that just collect the bribe. You understand what I mean? This is the bribe hand. Now, you got Mr. Bulkan, Minister of Communities, right? You got the former PS. I can't remember if this was communities or infrastructure, but a former PS there. Rennie, morning to you. Thank you for logging in. Wilfred. Okay, so let me pause a minute. So Wilfred is saying, what company critic ever built anything? You is a clown, another house slave of the PPP. So Wilfred, so you trying to tell me that there's no way, shape, or form that the Guyanese critic could source investors, whether he got your own money, whether he got a network of people with money to invest in a company to start a construction company? Yeah, is that so impossible for him to do? Could it be that because of his activism, putting himself in the public sphere, people have seen him, respect him, and probably people who want to invest in Guyana link up with him to invest? Is that so impossible, Wilfred? Why is that so impossible? Is it that the Guyanese critic could only do lives and cover news? Wilfred, what have you built? Let's ask Wilfred. What have you built, Wilfred, that would make you viable for a contract? And you see, here I am trying to present logic and a balanced view on this situation here. Wilfred don't call me a house slave. So any Afro-Guyanese who does not believe in the thought pattern or the ideology of the PNC is automatically deemed a house slave. Tulsi Ram, morning to you. Omar, what's going on, champ? Lacho, welcome. Right? Critic can't, nothing critic can do. Why is it so hard to believe that someone can find investors to start a company here. Guyana has the fastest growing economy in the world. Why can't some foreign investor or some Guyanese in the diaspora who wants to invest in Guyana feel like they want to work with 𝒄𝒐𝒊𝒏𝒈𝒂💄💏 and decide to invest with 𝒄𝒐𝒊𝒏𝒈𝒂💄💏? Now, mind you, it's not like the man got the machinery to show, and you understand me? So clearly there was a huge investment because they got machinery and that kind of stuff. So what is the angle of the attack? What is the angle of the attack? And Wilfred, as I continue today, I want to hear your opinion on some other things I'll raise in relation to persons being qualified and able to complete contracts on time. So let's come back to this photo, right? So I think this lady in the yellow here is from BNG Civil Works or whatever. Now, these persons, or this lady's company, or the company she's representing, was contracted. But let me give you some background, right? So 2.25188 million US was set aside for a hydro project at the Cheong River at KATO village in Region 8, funded by the Inter-American Development Bank under the Sustainable Energy Program for Guyana, right? So that's to give you an idea of what exactly I am talking about. Now, concerns were raised about the project's initiation, citing that it's being started in an unconstitutional manner because at that time, the then government was in a caretaker mode, right? So let's look at it. This is a contract that was issued by Mr. David Patterson during a period where all the government was required to do was host elections. Good. Now, this contract is issued. Can anybody tell us on today like today whether this contract was completed or what was going on in relation to it? No. Just the other day, the Prime Minister, Brigadier retired Mark Phillips, and minister within the Ministry of Public Works, Deodat Indar, met with this contractor BNJ to find out what the 𝒏𝒂𝒂𝒊𝒎 is going on. What is going on? Why the work's taking so long? You understand? So why is Patterson not interested in this contract that he was granted under his ministry, and the fact that this contract was taking so long to complete? Why was this contractor unable to complete this contract in a timely manner? What was the reason? Right? He's not interested in that. He's not interested in that. He's studying Guyanese 𝒄𝒐𝒊𝒏𝒈𝒂𝒄. He's studying the money that he takes from the state funds to purchase ban and all kind of nonsense and go on trip and all kind of stupidness. Now let us put aside this KATO hydro project, right? And you hear people talking steady about a mile and a mile and a mile and a mile. These people hydro project in a anyway. We can move forward. Let me move forward. Now, we're talking about Patterson writing for investigations. But let me give you an overview of an incident that happened at the GNIC wharf, right? And some of the particulars surrounding that. Now, there is a case involving 72.2 million motion scales purchased by the previous 𝒄𝒐𝒊𝒈𝒂𝒄𝒄 government. And the legal proceedings have been initiated by the People's Progressive Party civic government against 𝒊𝒏𝒂𝒊𝒏𝒂𝒊𝒏𝒂𝒊𝒏𝒂𝒊𝒏𝒂𝒊𝒏𝒂𝒊𝒏𝒂𝒊𝒏𝒂𝒊𝒏𝒂𝒊𝒏𝒂𝒊𝒏𝒂𝒊𝒏𝒂𝒊𝒏𝒂𝒊𝒏𝒂𝒊𝒏𝒂𝒊𝒏𝒂𝒊𝒏𝒂𝒊𝒏𝒂𝒊𝒏𝒂𝒊𝒏𝒂𝒊𝒏𝒂𝒊𝒏𝒂𝒊𝒏𝒂𝒊𝒏𝒂𝒊𝒏𝒂𝒊𝒏𝒂𝒊𝒏𝒂𝒊𝒏𝒂𝒊𝒏𝒂𝒊𝒏𝒂𝒊𝒏𝒂𝒊𝒏 Mr. Patterson. So Patterson name calling all over. Name calling at the airport. Name calling at people's fence with urine. He name calling with bangle. He name calling with scale. He name calling with bridge. Everything this buy in. Everything this buy involved in. The boy name calling all over the place, and he wouldn't. You see how Joseph Harmon hold the car, you know? This could be because he know the foolishness he do. And the mere fact that he's going to go out into the public and talk about righteousness and corruption and these kinds of things, knowing fully well in the terms of the vice president, his track record was horrible. So you see what Harmon is doing, you see what Amna doing, and these old Kavakamites from the last administration. You see what they're doing? They're tying off. That is what David Patterson should have done. Went and tore off. That is what Cathy Hughes should have done. Go and tore off. This is what Sherrod Duncan should have do. Go and tore off. Because y'all are the worst set of people to ever talk about corruption in anything. Mismanagement of funds, incompetence. Shh. Shh. Like I like to tell people, shh. You gotta shh with that. You understand? You have to shh with that. Who else in the opposition that was a minister? Kemraj Ramjatan. You gotta shh with people like those. When they're sitting as member parliaments on your side and you want to talk about corruption, mismanagement of funds, idiocy, incompetence, Valde Lawrence. When you have people sitting like that on your side, who has outright said that she's going to give jobs to PNC people only, who on a public platform somewhere calling indigenous people buck. So people like them, they got to be quiet. They have to be quiet. You understand me? They have to be quiet. Thank you, Dial. Thank you, Dial. You have to be quiet when you can't find the 600 million for the cow pen that y'all got on Home Stretch Avenue there. You have to be quiet when you have people like Annette in your midst, like Christopher. Hey, I love these viewers, because everything I can remember is so much. It is so much. But it shows me that persons are aware of the foolishness that was going on back then. So even my viewers here could run the gauntlet of foolishness that was done under their tenure. You understand? People like Annette should never be in parliament. She has failed Guyanese miserably. All Annette Ferguson has done since entering public office officially was enrich herself. You understand? Annette used to live in a rent house right in a 70. Y'all see Annette house now? That's not $100 million house. Where you getting that money in 5 years? Where are you getting that money in 5 years? You understand? And persons usually talk about, well, not persons, the General Secretary usually talks about the Integrity Commission and government persons of that previous. Pam, I see Bobby Vera last night. I throw it off me, I take it off my screen. The director, the Minister of Parks, with a big salary he getting. You see how he in now? He ain't getting the milk and honey like before. So, I hear the phone ringing. Y'all give me a minute, let me know. Whoever calling, I can get the phone there just now. Just give me a minute. But you understand me? Y'all understand what I'm trying to show y'all? Y'all understand what I'm trying to show y'all? Y'all understand? You see how 𝒊𝒏𝒇𝒓𝒊𝒈𝒉𝒕 thinned down? 𝒊𝒏𝒇𝒓𝒊𝒈𝒉𝒕 was a big, plump, rosy man, 2015, 2020. Right? Look at 𝒊𝒏𝒇𝒓𝒊𝒈𝒉𝒕 now. 𝒊𝒏𝒇𝒓𝒊𝒈𝒉𝒕 skin hanging upon the bone. 𝒊𝒏𝒇𝒓𝒊𝒈𝒉𝒕. You understand? Minister mainline, it was the Minister Parks. The man was the Minister Parks. The man was a Minister Parks. The man getting a big, big salary doing a set of strippiness. 600 million we can't find. And David looking to right people but investigation. David Patterson is past people. But let me get back to what we was talking about initially. Right? So as I was saying, 72.2 million in motion scales were purchased by the previous APNU. What's this by? This got me Vishal calling here. Let me get this phone, people. Just give me a minute. Just give me 1 minute, please. Yeah, guys, sorry about that. So we back in business. Right. Right. So these motion scales we're talking about, right? Now, the Attorney General, Minister Nandalal, has initiated some legal proceedings against this company and the former Minister David Patterson, right? And Minister Nandalal's suspicion of foul play. Now, we're talking about the fire that happened at GNIC Wharf. Now, the minister was saying that he suspects that it was foul play in relation to the fire that happened at this wharf, where one of the storage bonds, people were claiming held these motion scales. Now, it is important to note the time of the fire and the impact it would have on the ongoing case against Minister Patterson, former Minister Patterson, and this company, right? And mind you, the head of this company was a part of the campaign team for the coalition in 2015, right? Now, the allegations made by Minister Nandalal regarding the director of the Jamaican companies and its political connection to the campaign of the APNU were clear. The minister don't mince words, because he knows what he's talking about. In relation to the investigation of this fire, the fire chief himself said that the fire was maliciously set. Now, all of a sudden, you got issue with motion scales. Nobody know what it is. The Attorney General initiates legal proceedings to recoup the money and look into this matter, or the purchase, the process, and whatnot. All of a sudden, these motion scales at a wharf in Guyana, and both the wharf actually end up burning down. All of a sudden. You think that's random or coincidence, or something in right there. Something in right there. Right? Now, in relation to the legal claim made by the Attorney General on behalf of the state, he is seeking damages for breach of contract and other related issues. Right? The Attorney General's assertion that the contract for the motion scales was unlawfully granted and breached the Procurement Act speaks volumes. Because remember, the same person who look over this whole purchase here now talking about persons who aren't qualified and processes that aren't followed in terms of distribution of contracts. Now, it is important to emphasize, I want to highlight the importance of transparency and accountability in government and government contracts and the procurement process, right? It is a stark difference between what was happening then and what is happening now. Persons couldn't feel like they were having an equal opportunity to bid on contracts under the coalition, especially Afro-Guyanese. Especially Afro-Guyanese. Courtney Ben has complained about this as length, right? Courtney Ben has complained about this as length. I've heard critic put this out to the opposition. Highlight one Guyanese that has rose from the ashes 2015 to 2020, not based on government contracts or anything of the sort, but an enabling environment. Up to two to 3 days ago, I had this conversation with two people. One of them, I was about to cross over the Harbor Bridge, or get onto the Harbor Bridge to come over to the west side. And as I stopped on the corner to go over, there is a good friend of mine in a brand new car, PAE. PAE. Right? So I turned to her and I said, look how you prospering under this PVPC government. Here, it's not the government didn't give me nothing. Government didn't do nothing for me. I said, hello, you stop it. Even if you're not getting government contracts, you're a business owner, and the environment has to be enabling for persons to have spending power, for the foreigners to want to come and invest and use your services, to have a local content policy that ensures that you have a stake in the oil and gas service sector. An enabling environment. An enabling environment has to be created. So that friend, who I know for sure under the coalition, they had no plans to buy no damn car. They had no car, nothing going on. Now has something going on. And only because she had vexed a caution, a caution. I have another friend. They have a cleaning company that the wife started. It was struggling a little bit. Now it's catching up itself. It is doing much better now. Do you know the husband had to leave his job, his 9 to 5, to come and now run that business because of all that going on? Do you know that husband's wife, who has that cleaning service, now has 2 jobs? 2 jobs. They're not government jobs. But I'm talking about an enabling environment. If there was not an enabling environment for businesses to see in more sales, to hire more staff, what happened in there? If they got an environment for people to say, well, hey, I could go and shop, what happened? Eggs might be 2,000 a tray. Me ain't gonna dispute that. But people buying it. People are buying it. Yes, the price is high, but people are buying it. You know what that means? They have money, they can afford it. They can afford it. And you know, I mentioned this on other programs. You see this greens thing? This has nothing to do with government, you know. Government don't set the price of greens and them kind of thing. This is most of the time determined by the weather and supply and demand on the market. Now, let me give you a scenario. If I grow in celery and shallot, weather is fine, we ain't got too much sun, everything is good. I am a celery and shallot farmer. And I come to the market in the morning and I realize I am the only farmer here today with celery and shallot today. For whatever reason, the other farmers didn't come out. I am the only vendor, or they only got 2 vendors or farmers who come to wholesale celery and shallot at the market, and they are the only two persons with this, their price automatically goes up. I've seen it. You literally would pay $100 a bundle a shallot one day, and the next day $600 for the same thing. Celery might be $200 or $300 one day, the next day is $1,000 or $1,200. Supply and demand, right? So a lot of the times when y'all see these prices high in the market, is the persons who purchase these things decide whatever hardship they had to go through to purchase it, get the tongue, whatever they had to do, this is the price they want for it. The government doesn't go out setting price for okra and balanji and plantain and them things. The people who farming it doing that. The people who are farming it doing that. And if they come out and they see that, hey, I am the only person with this today, they capitalize on it. They raise the price. You understand? They raise their price. So when you hear a person talking about things on the market expensive, how is that the government's fault? The government has been putting initiatives in place to try and lower food import bill, lower the cost, the increase in fertilizer costs due to the war in Ukraine and the shipping issues we had at the time. We see the government putting those systems in place. So how is it you're going to blame them for what the vendor decided to sell the thing for? Morning. Morning. I try with it, bro.
Okay. Well, let us speak on one job, right? Because there's a piece of one by the self. Remember, they got fall more than the tectonic plate, You know, they got fall more than the tectonic plate.
Of course. More
right? Now, they're talking about good governance. Most Guyanese, or I should say, a perceived amount of time back in 2015 was duped into the belief that 𝒊𝒏𝒊𝒈 had the requisite skill to run a nation. But when they finally get a chance, the only thing they could have done is run the nation down. If you understand what I mean.
Indeed.
You know, a lot of people like to say that, they just had 3 years and they had to clean up a lot of mess. What mess they had to clean up? The mess that had to be cleansed is when the PPPC assumed office in 2020, and the deficit at the central bank that PPPC government had to deal with. I'm absolutely sure a lot of people is not aware of that reality, right? So, when you hear certain sentiments emanate from the opposition, they have no moral authority to lecture nobody or nothing.
Yeah.
If you understand what I mean. In 2015, the economy was just about $4 billion US, as compared to 368 million US in 1992.
Yep.
Right? In 2015, the debt to GDP ratio, right, to service that debt was about 7 or 6% of GDP, as compared to 92 and 160% respectively in 1990.
All the GDP gone, champ. All the GDP gone.
Right? In 2015 also, the government inherited almost $1 billion US in reserves. In 1992, it was just 17 million US in the treasury. Right? In more so, the PPP started $10,000 every child cash grant without alimony. You hear me?
Yeah, listen.
Without alimony. And they claimed that they had no fiscal space to continue that initiative. but increased the dietary by 1.7 billion. So they took away the children money and coveted for themselves.
Yeah, to eat stuffed egg and chicken puff and drink fruit or juice and tropical rhythm.
2020 pandemic, they set aside $400 and something million to benefit just 5,000 persons. Wealth has about 500,000 families in this country. Imagine that. And they could have only distribute 1,000 out of the 5,000, but that was budgeted in that sum of money that was allocated for that purpose. So how these people could talk about good governance, brother?
Yeah.
This program, Ali Barbershire ended up in Mr. Christopher Jones' yard.
Don't forget the pig farm that they never start.
The pig farm is just the perimeter of the pen. The even show is the pig. The swine and all on the left there. You understand?
Struggle.
Look at society at the day like this society dog barking on night. Got a dog realize at night is nothing. Imagine dog realize so. These people could put on a facade, you know. They really got talent. We got to start something called Guyanese got talent.
Yeah.
Real thing, Mr. Jones. It is amazing, brother, to hear people like Sheriff Duncan, right? People like David Patterson, Father Lawrence. These are the epitome of chaos. Imagine a man like me. Yeah? You could put a
That's what I was talking about yesterday. To hear Mingo talk about if people know election rules and laws, they have nothing. Mingo think people stupid. People didn't see that nonsense he was doing.
My brother, according to these people, they're so embroiled or they're so consumed in mental slavery that they can't even acknowledge themselves. They can't even do an introspection of themselves. They can't even evaluate the task process. Listen to these people, buddy. Insanity is a bliss for them. You don't realize that?
Ban.
People that have competition who could talk the most crap. And they got the parameters measured. But listen to Kidaki and Saddam and all. You the animal cam, brother.
Bro, I don't even listen to Kadaki. I tell people to go and watch Apostle London deal with Kadaki the other night.
My brother, Kadaki talk about corruption. But if you should reach a voice in the day, I know Kidaki to a T. And I'm a custom broker for almost 20 years.
Wow.
By myself. Right? I can tell you that. Something they can't talk on the phone. But he talking about corruption. And the same regime that he accused of corruption. Really?
Bro.
With hands and all these insignificant imbeciles. I just refer to them as the imbeciles because they're insignificant. What have they done or what they would ever do to transform the livelihood of Afro-Guyanese in this country? Look how much people drive in their own car today, brother.
Yep.
In 1990, we could have come with number of cars on the road. Yeah? I could remember when they used to bring in mini buses in half, two halves, and weld it back together.
I've heard about that. I heard about that, bro.
Them 4 wide and 3 wide buses. In the early 1990s, before RZ started dominating the market, is those 3 wide and 4 wide buses for used to come in 2 hours. My uncle was a trader, I could tell you though.
Yeah.
Right? So look at the progress Afro-Guyanese would have made. And look at the progress the country would have made under the stewardship of a party that's supposed to be racist, that's supposed to be corrupt. And the epitome of corruption is the people who accuse these people of corruption.
That's what keep maintaining. The people who talking should be the last.
You know they have a narrative out there that we were blacklisted, and in the previous PPPC government, we were never blacklisted. Guyana was never blacklisted. What happened in 2014 or 2013 when they had a deadlock in Parliament? You remember when the AFC wanted the commission of the Public Procurement Commission, and they had a deadlock on that, and they refused to sign on to the bill when the PVP tabled that bill in Parliament, the anti-money laundering bill.
Yeah.
Could you recall that?
Yeah.
And we were on the brink of being sanctioned. That was the only time we were actually blacklisted. If you understand what I mean.
Yeah, I get you.
Because of the reluctance by the then opposition, which they are the permanent opposition currently. So a lot of people don't read, so they're not equipped with the facts.
Yeah.
I am not a university graduate, but I do a lot of reading to substantiate whenever I come into the public domain, or if I call in on a program, I have my facts. Not facts according to people or street side corner shop soup.
You're coming with gaff. Basically, you're coming with gaff.
Exactly.
Yeah. Thanks for coming through this morning, Vishal.
Imagine I starting with 200, even the only was, imagine now. A man talking about shoe and can't spell shoe.
Vishal, thanks for coming in this morning, G. Thanks for calling in this morning. Look who show up, people. Look who's here. He's a little late, but he's here nonetheless. Welcome down, Paul. Jillian, Soma, Paul is here. Pasadru. Paul on base. You understand? Anyway, people, I am my final thoughts on this whole Patterson thing. Stop it. You're the last person should be talking about corruption or contracts or anything of this sort. Right? Stop it, brother. Stop it. Or what you could do is be an advisor to somebody who got a little more integrity that could speak on these matters. But not you, sir. Not you, Pistolero. Right? Not you. Not you, sir. And I maintain this is a Guyanese company fighting down, owned by Guyanese. I think the person at the helm of the company, I think, is something Martindale, an Afro-Guyanese, right? But just because the Guyanese critic is associated with the company, they're in for an attack. Right? They're in for an attack. The principal of the company, or the head of the company, I can't remember his first name, but it's Martindale. But he's Afro-Guyanese. Someone who left the diaspora and came back to Guyana and invested in a company. And these champions of the rights of Afro-Guyanese are upset that a company that is employing Afro-Guyanese as well getting contracts, or the volume of the contract that they get in. So it's like you can't please nobody. Like Paul, you can't please Paul. Everything. Look, Paul messaged me last night. Paul sent me a voice note last night, late. Right? Listen, Julian, stop it. Anyway, Paul messaged me last night about the fire that they had in House Street. And that the fire truck took too long to come and all sorts of things. So automatically now, apparently there's the government fault. But thank you, thank you. At least some people know. Some people know. Critic is not the wholly and solely owning the company. He has some interest in it, but you understand, right? So yes, we can try this one some. Show and tell Pato. Show and tell Pato. So Paul messaged me about the fire in House Street. And I'm like, but you're telling me, like, okay, I understand that one, we need to have these fire hydrants installed around the city and have them functioning, right? Oh, I know that's something I wanted to show you. Let me see. I think it was Dancing who posted it. It was Dancing who posted it. So, along with with Paul, there were some persons who had their own opinions about this file. So let me just share this with you guys. There we go. So this was one of the comments on the file. This is Miss Gaskin's take of what's going on. Somebody want that building. Someone in the government want those people to move. Someone I guess she mean wants that land. Some big one want to sell that land. This is the same stupidness like in Christopher Jones and Balbaiston and the Independence Boulevard. And this is the retardedness of some of the people of this country, my fellow Guyanese, that did this come with. Now that building on the corner there is privately owned. You think because of fire burned on a building, it becomes the government property, the land has become government property? How stupid can you be, Ms. Gaskin? How stupid can you be? Because a building burned down, the land itself just become government property automatically? Somebody in the government want the building? I'm wondering if Ms. Gaskin knows where this building is, if she ever see it, she have any idea. And anybody who has any idea of the location and the building will tell you outright that that building was a standing fire hazard. A completely wooden building. I think it was 3 stories up. Very old. You understand me? With various, I think they used to rent rooms in there or something. So you don't know somebody smoking and fall asleep. We had blackout and somebody candle fall down or something. The government wants the building. Somebody wants the land. Now, okay, the building burned on, the land is there. The owners can't build back a building there because it burned on, they got to sell it. Where is the logic? Like how did this come up with these things? Now look at this. I got to find a right word for Liansal. You understand? I got to find a right word for Liansal. Now Liansal, imagine you political party get rejected by the coalition who they're taking everybody. The coalition in 2015, they're collecting every and anybody to try and overpower the People's Progressive Party civic government at the time. Everybody, every political group that formed community coalition. They ain't want flapping Liansal group. The theological something party. Liansal. You understand? The coalition reject this group, this Afro-Guyanese party, this Afro-Rastafarian party. We got enough Afro-Guyanese inside. The coalition didn't want them in there. But look at the thinking. Now you understand why the coalition didn't want them. Because it's bare stupid reasoning. You understand? It's bare stupid reasoning. So look, Leon, I fired up he roaming around Guyana, calling out all what? Kalimai and Obia workers, the Almighty God of righteousness watching over. So this fire that happened in House Street, not negligence on anybody's part, not probably an overload of power by GPL, maliciously set. Fired up roaming Guyana. Kalimai and Obia workers. This is the cause of the fire. Right? And these is the type of people who just want at election time for you to vote for them to represent you. This is stupidness you gonna go and tell people in representation of Guyana. You see why the coalition they want them in the party in the first place? National Theocracy Party or some stupidness like that. Leon Saul. This Dutch axe. Leon Saul sit down on Sharma show and talk about how 𝒐𝒊𝒔 ain't giving them the money and 𝒐𝒊𝒔 ain't giving them funding and a set of stupidness. You understand? Then he hugging up this minister, the minister, then the next day he abusing this minister, the minister, Dutch acts. So he said 𝒐𝒊𝒔 ain't giving his organization any money. They're only giving it to certain organizations. Then when the government hear about this and try to do something about how 𝒐𝒊𝒔 is disbursing these funds, he jump on the same program and telling people that the government is withholding funds from 𝒐𝒊𝒔 so he can't get funded. This is Leon Saul. This is Leon Saul. The coalition specifically didn't want him for his stance on ganja. Legalize it 100%. They said they were not getting on board with that. Right? But you see, under a PPPC administration, custodial sentences have been removed. You either get a fine or you get your little counseling and you move forward. You understand? And thank you for highlighting this so much. You're disrespecting other people's religion. Right? Because this Kalimai, I think this is something in relation to Hinduism. Right? And look at this. Look at this. Look at this. My skin growing again. Look at this. This Afro-Guyanese talking about Obia workers. Right? Now, what some people is deemed as Obia, this is traditional culture of Afro and Indo-Guyanese from African India, where they had their own deities that they worshipped in the tribes. This leader of the Rastafarian party, and know that? Is the colonizers deem this original culture from Africans and Indians as Obia and voodoo and them kind of thing? Does we natural culture as Indians and Africans? Where you go back, so if Leon Saul go to the motherland, Africa, big Rastafarian. Paul, you go to Mr. Wickham and ask him that I don't work at the fire service. What stupidness you asking me? I working with the fire service? You gotta go and ask the fire service why they show up late. Why? Paul, that point it's part. That point it's part. Right? This is not firing you. They don't have fires in America. Buildings don't burn in America. Fire service don't reach late in America ever. What stupidness you telling people? That because I don't put them up. I don't need commenting from YouTube. So Jillian, you looking from Facebook. So when Paul comments, it goes to YouTube and it comes in on my software here. So y'all ain't gonna see him. He on YouTube. Y'all on Facebook. We on multiple platforms. We big every style. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to show you. What would Leon Saul think if he goes to Africa and sees Africans practicing their traditional religions? Zobia, where was Leon Saul when they were invoking the Kabaka? Udu, when they were calling on Udu? Where was Leon Saul to say, well, hey, don't bring no Obi around here? Now you know people walking Obi and Doppy walk around place. You're a Doppy, Leon Saul. You're a Doppy. Anyway. Anyway. We ain't got time for that. I'd like to thank all you guys for joining the program. Jillian and Pam Singh. Paul. I agree that we have to put systems in place. Have you seen that the Ministry of Home Affairs has been buying fire trucks, looking to have fire hydrants installed, recruiting more firemen, building more fire stations, and that kind of thing? They have been doing it. But hey, there will be lapses in the system in some cases. I am saying to you, sir, that not 100% of the times across America, when there's a fire, the fire service shows up on time and saves life, limb, property all the time. I'm saying it doesn't happen. I'm saying to you, we're a third world country, and the fire service has improved on their response and their ability to respond to fires. That is what I'm saying to you. So yes, the building burnt now. But unlike America, that has a fire hydrant on every single corner, yes, Paul, I can give you the donkey today. I don't go and give it to Pato, but you always come like a fool. So unlike America that has a fire hydrant on every corner, or a functioning fire hydrant on every corner, we don't. And Paul, I dare say and remind you that falls under the purview of the mayor and city council, sir. And if we're talking about neglecting of duties, sir, it's been over 60 years since the PNC has been in charge of that entity, and they have not been doing anything, sir. So I'd like you to go over on their lives and comment. Why haven't you installed fire hydrants over the years, sir? Right, Paul? Right? Ask them why they input in the fire hydrants. Please, ask them why they put it in. And find out what they're doing at City Hall, because here's a beer shipping is going on over there. So, Paul, you need to go and find out what they're doing at City Hall, why they're doing so much foolishness, and how they intend to correct it. You understand? You see, Paul, did you see the commissioning of the new fire station on Homestretch Avenue? So on Facebook, you can catch it at Mr. 592. That's the YouTube channel is Mr. 592. Right? See, I could go over there, you can see Paul comments, you could deal with it. Do you see the new fire station that they built in Homestretch Avenue, Paul? So that the fire trucks aren't caught in all the traffic on the park, or when they have parliament, they can't get out of there. Homestretch Avenue is pretty clear, so they can go to the East Coast direction or the East Bank direction quite easily. You understand? Paul, look, let me end this live. This buy. So, Paul, we're calling a white elephant the fire station on Homestretch. Just confirm that for me before I end this live, Paul. What is the white elephant? The fire station, the fire headquarters that they put on Homestretch? That's what you're talking about. Is that what you're talking about, Paul? Please answer me quick, Paul. I want to end this live quickly. Just let me know. Quickly, Paul. Quickly. Let me see in the comments there, Paul. scrap. Anyway, yes, he talking about the fire, the new fire state, the Guyana Fire Service headquarters that was recently relocated to Home Church Avenue is a white elephant. That is what Paul is saying. Okay, Paul, what are your thoughts on this facility here that I'm about to show you? Just give me a second. Let me ask your thoughts on this facility here, Paul. Hold. Don't go anywhere. Hold on, Paul. Hold on, Paul. Oh my gosh. What is image there? Oh shit. Anyway, Paul, I was gonna ask you, what do you think about Durban Park? If we're discussing white elephants, what are your thoughts on Durban Park? Right? So in 2015 to 2020, a government in this modern day and age, Paul, right? This government in this modern day and age built a wood stadium, a wooden flapping stadium. It ain't had no cricket pitch, ain't got no football pitch. All you could do there is go and watch parades. You understand me? That's all it had. Millions missing from it. And you don't call that a white elephant? You don't call that a white elephant, Paul? Anyway, Mr. Wickham, please keep working on increasing your capacity and your ability to respond to the fires. Minister Ben, keep making sure that the Guyana Fire Service has the implements and the accessories to do their job. And eventually we'll get there. We're not there yet, but we're getting there. Right? Paul is already there because he's in a first world country. Countries like those need the growth and the progress of countries like this one. You understand? So now that we're catching up ourselves, give me a chance. Remember that you left for whatever reason for your better life. We stayed and we go with the development and we try with it. We're inviting you home, Paul, because we need people like you from the diaspora. You understand? Who gone over there and you become successful to come back and invest in Guyana. So I'm asking you to stop eating steaks over there by yourself and come back to Guyana. And y'all give me a like on this live, man. Y'all give me a like. A lot of people on this live right now. Y'all give me some likes on this live before I go, man. And give me some shares too. Y'all got people like Sherrod Duncan going on. Come on, people. Like and share this live. So anyway, Paul, we're inviting you to come back home to Guyana as an Afro-Guyanese and help to build Guyana with other Afro-Guyanese and Indo-Guyanese. As a matter of fact, with Guyanese in general. You come back and work with your fellow Guyanese on moving Guyana forward and making sure that we have the type of investment we need from our people to do the kinds of things we need to do here, right? You spoke about your companies over there, the construction companies you have and the equipment and all that. You come home. Come home, Paul. We want you home. Come home. Thank you, 𝒐𝒊𝒔𝒄𝒍𝒂𝒊𝒎. Come home, Paul. Thank you, 𝒐𝒊𝒔𝒄𝒍𝒂𝒊𝒎. 𝒐𝒊𝒔𝒄𝒍𝒂𝒊𝒑𝒂𝒊𝒑𝒂𝒊𝒑𝒂𝒊𝒑𝒂𝒑𝒂𝒑𝒂𝒑𝒂𝒑𝒂𝒑𝒂𝒑𝒂𝒑𝒂𝒑𝒂𝒑𝒂𝒑𝒂𝒑𝒂𝒑𝒂𝒑𝒂𝒑𝒂𝒑𝒂𝒑𝒂𝒑𝒂𝒑𝒂𝒑𝒂𝒑𝒂𝒑𝒂𝒑𝒂𝒑𝒂𝒑𝒂𝒑𝒂𝒑𝒂𝒑𝒂𝒑𝒂𝒑𝒂𝒑𝒂𝒑𝒂𝒑𝒂𝒑𝒂𝒑𝒂𝒑𝒂𝒑𝒂𝒑𝒂𝒑𝒂𝒑 I'm guaranteeing you that you're gonna see a way. This is not coalition time. However, perception, um, somebody want to know why you left Guyana. Somebody want to know why you left Guyana. Wait, let me see what it's saying there. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Paul, somebody want to know why you left Guyana and who was the prime minister and president at the time. They want to know, Paul. Right? And wow, I didn't even know this. So before I go, today we are celebrating October 5th, this historic day in 1992. Just a second, people. Just give me 1 minute. Just give me 1 minute before I continue. Just give me 1 minute before I continue, or before I wrap up. I lapsed there this morning a little on some very important things that I had to share with you guys. The computer moving like it's sick. Computer moving like it's sick, but I got carry this computer to Chris Lee. Check it out. All right, good. So, first of all, everything moving in slow motion this morning. Right? So, first of all, today's a very historic day. Today's a very historic day. Right? So, on October 5th, 1992, October 5th, 1992 is a historic day, as it was on this day that the struggle for the restoration of democracy was finally won when free and fair elections were held after some 28 years of undemocratic and dictatorial rule by the People's National Congress, PNC. For the majority of Guyanese who lived through that period, it was a virtual nightmare to provide themselves and their families, to provide for themselves and their families due to the mismanagement and the incompetence of the then PNC regime. You understand? So mismanagement and incompetence was abound from long with these people. You understand me? So these same persons who talking about corruption and all kind of thing and undemocratic, somebody, what is what I call the vice president the other day, Report Work call you what? A tin cup dictator. A tin cup dictator. All them shit for this come with. You understand? So look at this photo just above celebrating. So since 1992, people are trying to get rid of them PNC mayors in Georgetown. Bare stupidness that they're doing. This is not Photoshop, it's a whole photo. Since 1992, people have been trying to get rid of them mayors at Georgetown because bare stupidness that they're doing. You understand? Bare foolishness that they're doing. But anyway, people, 2 o'clock today, y'all make sure y'all tune in. The vice president will be having the vice president will be having his press conference. The general secretary for the People's Progressive Party will be having his press conference, and I'm guaranteeing you it's gonna be a zinger. It's gonna be a zinger. A lot of things have happened over the past 2 weeks. As you remember, last week Thursday we had Numanabi, so there was no press conference. So there's a lot of things to touch on. A lot of things to touch on. You understand me? A lot of things to touch on. So make sure you guys tune in to this at 2 p.m. today. We'll be streaming it here on this platform, as well as the vice president's page and the various pages that you catch this on. So make sure you guys tune into this at 2 p.m. today. General Secretary of the People's Progressive Party, Dr. Barjagdio, for his weekly press conference. That's all the time I have with you guys today. I really have to go. Thank you for joining me on the live. Guys, continue to be good Guyanese. Remember, like and share. Like and share. We're not asking you for no cash up. We're not asking you for no Zelle. We're not asking you to scan nothing to support the show or nothing of this sort. Naturally, we ask you just to like, share. If you like the content, like and share. If you don't like it, no problem. We're still happy to have you here, because at least you're looking at a different side and getting a different point of view of what's going on in this great nation called Guyana. So until tomorrow, Guyanese, continue to be good Guyanese wherever you are. Remember, if you're looking for security service, check out 𝒖Secure Security Services. You're secure with 𝒖Secure. Thank you for making it possible for us to be on air. Also, check out Builders First Choice Construction if you're looking to get your building done, do any kind of works anywhere. Builders First Choice Construction, that's the company for you to call. Okay. You're looking for some nice clothing and that kind of thing. Check out N Cloth. I can't remember where they're located, but morning to Anna. Have a special morning to you. Hope you have a wonderful day. Hopefully, I'll open today because it's almost the weekend, and you guys should be open today. Right? So 2 o'clock, VP press General Secretary press conference, and see you guys right here, same time, same place tomorrow. Peace, love, one Guyana.